After a horrific car accident, the husband kicked the woman out of the house. He had been attracted to her beauty, but now she had lost it. The woman could only turn to her mother for help. To her surprise, her mother declared that her daughter was dead and began preparing for her funeral. The woman desperately tried to explain to her mother that she was still alive, but her mother remained unmoved. In fact, she knew the woman before her was her own daughter, but she had abandoned her just like the woman's husband. The woman threw away the old sleeping bag her mother had given her, hoping the doctor could perform a miracle. However, the doctor told her that her husband had already cancelled her insurance. The woman tried to contact her husband but found she had been blocked by him. She sat on a bench outside the hospital, crying in despair. The doctor did not allow her to stay overnight on the bench and instead took her into his office. The doctor offered to treat her wounds, but the woman had no money. The doctor told her the treatment was free, but staying in the office violated hospital regulations, and she must find another place to stay after today. The woman covered her facial scars with heavy makeup and found a job as a waitress at a restaurant. The restaurant manager was pleased with her attractive appearance, but her first customer was her ex-husband. Her ex-husband mocked her for using makeup to deceive others and introduced her to his new girlfriend. The woman cried out of sadness and resentment, and all her makeup smudged. The restaurant manager saw her face and felt that she was no longer attractive to customers. The woman suggested she could work as a cleaner, but the manager firmly refused. The woman could only retrieve the old sleeping bag she had discarded and sleep beside the trash heap. The doctor appeared again to help her. He arranged a job for her as a caregiver. The woman had to care for an elderly woman who was difficult to get along with, but she never ceased to treat her kindly. Until one day, the old woman angrily accused her of stealing something important. The woman hadn't done it, and she was at a loss. The doctor apologized to the woman because he had to search her room. The woman thought nothing would be found, but there was a beautiful little box under her pillow. The old woman said the woman had stolen the doctor's heart. The doctor proposed to the woman at that moment. The woman felt the doctor deserved a more beautiful wife, but the doctor didn't care about that. The woman's strength and kindness deeply attracted him. After the woman recovered, the two held their wedding. The woman's ex-husband learned the news from the newspaper and arrogantly stated that the woman had fixed her flaws and could return to him. The woman said her only flaw before was being blind, not seeing her ex-husband's ugly inner self. Now, the woman had found her true happiness,